Hi guys, today we're going to be doing an experiment with chromatography. For this experiment, you're going to need a clear plastic cup, washable Crayola markers or any markers, coffee filters, and water. So to start the experiment, you're going to have to take out one of the coffee filters and cut it up into strips, like so. And then you're going to take one of your markers, purple or blue or black, like any of the darker colors will work best. You're going to draw a line about halfway up on the paper. And then you're going to fill up your cup about a quarter of the way with water. And then you're going to take the coffee filter and set it in the water and just let the water creep up. And then as you can see, the color is starting to separate out. And here I'm also going to do it with orange to see what colors it separates out into. And then as you can see, it's starting to separate out into yellow.
It's not the exact problem.
Alright, so now that we've finished our experiment, you can see the three colors that we did. So we did purple, black, and orange, and you can definitely see that black turned out the most interesting of all of them, because you can see it separated into some purple here and green, blue here, whereas the orange and the purple didn't separate out so much. So it's definitely interesting to think about why that might be. And one of the reasons I have is that black is actually a color that's made up of all of the other colors, and so if you make it separate out, you see all the colors it's made of. So another interesting question to think about is, well, why did this happen in the first place? Because we all know that gravity acts down and gravity pushes things down, so why did the water climb up the coffee filter? And this is actually due to a really interesting principle called capillary action. Now, capillary action is something really interesting, and it only happens with water. So any other types of liquids don't necessarily behave the same way. And what capillary action basically means is that if you put water in a thin enough tube, so a really small area, the water will actually start to creep up the sides. And like I said, this is a unique property of water. It won't happen with mercury, it won't happen with liquid oxygen, it won't happen with anything else. It's pretty much unique to water. And so whenever someone asks you, hey, why does the water creep up the coffee filter like that? You can say it's because of capillary action.